Hi, and welcome to Cosmic Consciousness with Kassia. On this channel, we discuss all aspects of the Ascension process. I have a variety of services that I offer to assist in your awakening journey, and you can find those listed in the description box below. Today, we're going to be doing the daily reading for Wednesday, May 12th, 2021. Yes, today is 5/12/2121 for all those who are following this recoding of the matrix that we've been talking about with these codes of the ones, the twos, and the zeros. So a very powerful day today. The last couple days, of course, being 1-0 and 1-1, also very powerful. And we are still in the midst of a running galactic activation portal, or a series of galactic activation portals. And the activation portal that we're working with today is the Red Rhythmic Moon. And so the Red Moon tribe is all about purification, universal water, and flow. So today is a day where we're really allowing ourselves, opening ourselves up to be purified in mind, in body, in spirit. We're learning how to flow with the shifts and the changes in our lives, how to be like water, right? Water flows, water finds a way. If you place a stone in a river, the river just moves around it, right? But going on with this analogy still, we can see how if enough stones are placed in that river, that will eventually prevent the water from being able to flow. And so this is actually an analogy that's utilized in some of the materials that I use in my Reiki 1 class that I teach. And I really like this because it describes the flow of energy, right? So this purification process today is sort of removing all those pebbles and stones from the river of our being so that it can flow more freely and more completely, and allowing the process of that purification, however that wants to happen, whether that comes through emotional release, whether that comes through physical purification and the ways that we take care of our physical body today, whether that comes from any ways that we are working with and clearing our energy, working with our emotions, just allowing that process. And the clearer and clearer we become, the clearer our connection to spirit becomes, and the clearer our connection to the oneness, to the entirety of all that is. And so I'm going to read, as we do now these days, the passage from the Astro Dream Advisor. And so this says, Red Moon is the cosmic seed of awakened awareness. Consume it like a fruit and let it blossom within you. You are on the quest of self-remembrance, of God's seed. If you work in the energy of Red Moon with clear awareness and attention, an awakened state of remembrance will naturally blossom within you. Remembrance means having direct access to your expanded presence through an intrinsic perception of unity. Remembrance is your recognition of the larger pattern and your connection to it, often facilitated through dreams, art, music, colors, and creative pursuits. With focused attention, meditate on Red Moon and you will receive help with self-remembrance. And I'm actually getting that for some people, meditating on the glyph for the Red Moon may be helpful, or working with the glyphs in general. And so there are glyphs that represent each of the days. And as you guys can see, I'll hold it up right here. This is the glyph for the Red Moon. And so you can Google that, you can look that up. And possibly meditating on that glyph can be another way to connect with the energies that we haven't really talked about or gotten into that. So I really love that. And of course, you know, it talks about art, it talks about creation, because that is, we tap directly into divine inspiration, into our divine nature when we are in the process of creating. And you guys know we had that yellow overtone star energy yesterday with the new moon, which was very much about making our lives a living work of art. So I love how these all tie into each other. And I love how it talks about remembrance. My friend Kayla, that I had my original channel Intuitive Insights with, that we still do stuff on every now and then. We called the Great Awakening the Great Remembrance, because that's really what it's about, is remembering the truth of who we are. That's all it is. That's all that journey is about. And as we remember that, we naturally step into that. And as we step into that, we naturally raise our vibration and our consciousness. And Ascension is simply a natural and organic byproduct. Anyway, continuing on here. The number for Red Moon is 9. Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, skipped ahead here. Red Moon is also a beacon or transmitting station. As you open to self-remembrance, you become a beacon and receiver for cosmic consciousness. This communication creates the gradual opening of the third eye, the eye within the monolith of self. As this eye opens and your communication becomes more refined, you will notice signs, signals, and understanding coming to you. These are all for your growth and evolution, a feedback system from which you can gain insight about your journey. The number for red moon is 9, which symbolizes the recurrence of great cycles. An example of such recurrence is the periodic return of master teachers to help awaken human beings on earth. 9 is the number of Quetzalcoatl, Buddha, and Christ. Red moon is a symbol for great teachers who have come to translate universal wisdom to humanity, to embody the awakened state of consciousness that is accessible to all. Such teachers serve as a connection to the divine and hold the promise of full self-mastery. Take off the veil of forgetfulness. Become the beacon of awakened awareness. As you open to self-remembrance, you will freely receive divine guidance. Be with others who support your fullest expression. And then if we look into the tone today, which is the rhythmic tone, the rhythmic tone is all about receptivity, your ability to respond to dynamic equilibrium and roots in many directions. 6 is the ray of organic balance, the dynamic equilibrium of the foundation of self combined with the one point of unity. Organic balance is an active process, not a static or fixed state. It is rooted in the totality of who you are. Let your receptive roots run deep, grounding your ability to respond in this world. Bring your essence self into your present expression. I love that. Aliveness is derived from essence. Bring your essence self into your present expression. You are the unity that creates organic balance. You are free to choose, respond, give, and receive. 6 asks you to respond to life with love, to bring heaven to earth, acronym for heart, through your embodiment of the 6-pointed star. Embody the divine in your organic form. As you are infused with the vibration of heaven, heaven is brought to earth, right? This is exactly what we're talking about here. This is all that is required to create this new earth. As you journey homeward, earth is brought to heaven. Thus is created organic balance, heaven and earth in symbiotic union. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we are going to also read the affirmations for today, if I can pull those up here. Give me just a second. All right. So the first affirmation is, I organize in order to purify. Balancing flow. I seal the process of universal water with the rhythmic tone of equality. I am guided by my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And the second affirmation is, I am Mulak, moon. I am your feeling and your consciousness. I help you remember God. And the guidance for today is to focus on purifying your instrument of perception, your mind and body, by intimately connecting with your multidimensional self. Nurture your body world by anchoring the vibration of your wholeness. Energy flows where attention is focused. Reunite with yourself by being awake in the present moment. All right. And for the astrology today, we are moving out of that beautiful new moon. Thank you for everyone who was a part of that ceremony last night. And I want you guys to let me know, like, if I started doing, say, a full moon, like a Zoom meeting that was like a full moon releasing ceremony, something like that, would you guys be interested in that? I've been kicking around that idea. I know that people enjoy the new moon, and I know that it would just be fun. It would be just me doing it, and whoever wanted to join and attend, we would do some releasing. We would probably do some gratitude, because the full moon is also about harvest, some refining of intentions moving forward, probably some downloads and some releases with the Theta healing. So let me know if that's something that you guys are interested in, because it's starting to call to me. I would love to be able to do something along those lines with you guys. And I'm a big fan of the full moons. I really like the energy. The full moon really feels to me like it holds all possibility. We're moving into that releasing stage, so a lot of people look at it as releasing, but it's also about the harvest. And there's so much, the energy is so big that it feels to me like a really great intention setting energy too. So it kind of holds everything all in one. And we're going to have some really powerful full moons coming up with as we move into eclipse season. So I don't know, you guys, let me know what you think about that, how you're feeling about that. And we might start doing something like that. This coming full moon, I have committed. It's right around birthday season. One of my close friends was born on 5/28, the love frequency day. My birthday is, of course, May 17th, and so there's a lot of birthday energy going on, and we may be doing something for that first one. But moving forward here, if that's something that you guys are interested in, definitely let me know. Maybe I'll start a poll or something like that, and just see how many people might be interested in joining something like that. Yeah, I think that's all. As far as that goes. So we're jumping back into the astrology here. We still, of course, have the sun in Taurus coming off of that new moon in Taurus, but the moon has moved into the sign of Gemini. So we have a lot of Gemini energy going on today. We have the moon, Mercury, and Venus all in the sign of Gemini. And we have the moon moving into conjunction with Venus today. So there's a little bit of that romantic energy in the air, but it's like Gemini kind of romance. So it's not necessarily that mushy-gushy kind of romance. It's more like that spontaneous kind of romance. We want to be out there sharing ideas with people. We want to be doing and experiencing new things. We want adventure. We want that spontaneity. We're really looking at creating connections, but really creating a lot of connection today, and creating new connection as well. And if you are in a partnership with someone, this energy makes it a really great energy to do something new, do something out of the ordinary, find a new way or a deeper way to connect with each other, and especially on that intellectual level, because that Gemini energy is all about the intellect. It is ruled by Mercury. So Mercury the strongest sign of its rulership, right? Mercury rules Virgo, and Mercury also rules Gemini. Although I have read some interesting things where people have talked about Chiron as a ruler of Virgo, and I really feel that very deeply. But Gemini, even if we're looking at it in those terms, which I'm really starting to feel into, because Virgo, of course, being the virgin, the energy that's always seeking that purification, that deeper level of potential and healing, Chiron makes perfect sense. But even if we're using Chiron as a ruler, Mercury would still be a ruler. As somebody with a Virgo moon and an overriding Virgo energy to their chart, my chart's overriding energy is mutable earth, which is Virgo. Gemini fits, right? It's definitely also a mind-oriented sign, but lots of tangents coming out today, you guys. However, where were we going with all of that? The Mercury in the strongest sign of its rulership, that's right, in Gemini. So that Gemini energy really, really in full swing right now. We also have Jupiter in the final degree of Aquarius, which means that Jupiter is going to be switching into Pisces in, I don't know, the next couple days. Let's see if I can... What is Jupiter in tomorrow? Jupiter still. Yeah, so we got a couple days. I'm not going to monopolize your guys' time by going through all the days trying to figure out when Jupiter is switching. But within the next few days, as Jupiter is in that final degree, Jupiter should be moving into Pisces. So sometime this week that will be happening. We'll put it that way. That's a safe way to say it. So really finishing out. And when a planet is in the final degree of a sign, they have a name for it that I can't remember, but it's a very important... It's an important energy because it's like the wrap up of that energy. It's the culmination of that energy, as you will, if you will. And we can see that, for instance, when we look at Pluto, which is in the final degrees of Capricorn right now. We're really feeling that energy. And Pluto takes many, 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 many years to move through a sign, right? So Pluto's been in Capricorn for a long time, and that energy has slowly been building as we've been transforming these systems of authority. All of these the old paradigm, right, as that's been broken down partially by this energy of Pluto, right? And we've been feeling that much more intensely in these later years as Pluto is entering those final degrees of Capricorn. Pluto is, now that we're talking about it, let me take a look here. Yes, at 26 degrees. So still not even at the final degrees yet, and we're already feeling it, but that's because Pluto is the planet of power, so that's going to be more intense. But the point of that example, just bear with me today, guys, is that as planets get into those later degrees of the sign, the energies, it's coming to the completion, the culmination of that. So we're really feeling the completion and the culmination of Jupiter's transit through Aquarius. Right, just double checking here. Yes, we are still talking about Jupiter. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Yes, so everything that we've learned as Jupiter has been in Aquarius, right? Really revolutionizing our faith and our belief systems, getting us to think outside the box, to welcome in this age of Aquarius. All of this fresh new inspiration and optimism that has brought. And then we're going to have Jupiter moving into that feeling sign of Pisces, that unifying energy, right? So we're taking all of these new ideas and beliefs that we've synthesized, all of these morals, these values, this fresh new sense of faith that we have, and then we're really merging it with the collective, right? And empowering that sort of what I don't want to say sinking that in, but you guys know what I mean, like really integrating that into the collective, right? And really uplifting this whole collective vision, these collective ideals, this collective vision, if you will. So really beautiful, powerful energies there that we're going to be working with. But Jupiter, as of today, still in the sign of Aquarius. So we got some more air there with Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. So a decent amount of air going on right now. And Mars, of course, still in Cancer, in that beautiful feeling energy, that intuitive energy as well. So we're really, this is a beautiful blend of being guided by that. We have all of this logic, all of this mental energy, right, with Gemini and the Mercury energy. But then our action is still guided by that intuition and that instinct with that Mars and Cancer, which is really beautiful. What else do we have today? The moon in a square to Jupiter. And so this is that energy, especially when we still have the sun in Taurus, that is possibly making us want to feel a little indulgent today. With all that Gemini energy too, it's like indulging on whims. And so just be careful sort of where you're being led today, and indulge in the most beneficial ways possible. But we are really going to be, it's like that fun-seeking, adventurous kind of energy. It's also a kind of dreamy energy, as we still have the sun in sextile to Neptune. So a beautiful dreamy energy, a beautiful spontaneous energy, a social energy. It's feeling really fun today. We just want to be careful because the square is a point of tension, right? And Venus is moving out of her square to Jupiter, but they're still within 4 degrees of that square, right? So it's we just want to not overindulge. We don't want to overindulge. We don't want to have our heads too far in the clouds, but we do want to enjoy the fun. Like, it's nice when we get a day like today, right? That in a lot of ways has that carefree sort of vibe to it. It's starting to at least look and somewhat feel like summer outside. I still have my space heater going because I get cold very easily, and I like to wear my tank tops when I do these videos. But yeah, it is. We're feeling that. It's feeling good today. Coming off that new moon, the energy is feeling really good, really motivating, really inspiring. And so allow yourself to inspire, aspire, and to be inspired. All right, we're going to pull some Archangel Oracle cards, clear, to get this started here. And I am still so excited, waiting for my new decks to arrive, my Intuit Oracle decks. So excited about that. As soon as they come in, you guys will know, because we'll be doing some readings with those. I have an astrology based one and the traditional one coming. So it was my birthday present to me there. Very, very excited. But we love all the decks, right? And we really love this Archangel deck. It's really beautiful. What guidance do the Archangels have for us? Ooh, again, so this came out in the reading I did for Instagram a couple days ago as well. This is talking about the violet flame. Archangel Zadkiel coming through with the violet flame, which we know is often associated with Saint Germain. He is the keeper of the violet flame. But Archangel Zadkiel working with this too. And I'm actually going to read, I didn't read this when I did the video on Instagram the other day. But I'm just curious to see what it says, because there's so much information in this deck, in the book here. And I know that you guys enjoy that too. So it says, Archangel Zadkiel oversees the different color vibrations of the violet ray of transmutation, which provides the energy to dissolve and clear dense vibrations. He works with Saint Germain and also merges with Archangel Gabriel to create the cosmic diamond violet flame. Ooh! This is the highest frequency energy currently available to enable us and the planet to clear the past. It will accelerate our ascension into the fifth dimension. Archangel Zadkiel is in charge of the lower chambers of our soul star chakras, which contain all unresolved karma, ancestral, and genetic karma. From his etheric retreat above Cuba, he watches the energy of Earth, dispatching his violet angels and dragons to transmute negativity when asked. Ooh, I like that. I just got that vision of the dragons breathing the violet fire. That's cool. This is a service card inviting you to join Archangel Zadkiel's transmutation team. His angels are looking for humans who can send them to people, places, situations, or ley lines that need to be cleansed. Start with yourself. Invoke Archangel Zadkiel and ask him to pour his violet ray through you, right through your cells. Then view situations around you and in your neighborhood. Send the violet ray to transmute any dense or stuck energies. Thirdly, send Archangel Zadkiel's violet angels and dragons to places in the world where they are needed. Your thoughts form a bridge of light along which they can travel. Notice how this feels. Open yourself up to receive thanks from the universe and know that all service work is rewarded. And so this is really powerful, and this is really interesting because I had this vision. I didn't read this during the last reading where this came up, but I had this vision that they gave me of using the violet flame around the whole earth, just bathing the entire planet in these violet rays. And so it's really interesting that they're saying we can use it for all of that. And there is, and we don't necessarily talk about it a lot, but the violet flame, one of the major things that it does, which was mentioned in here, is it cleanses and clears karma. It transmutes karma. And remember, we can't take karma with us into the fifth dimension. Karma is a third dimensional construct. And so that's why this lifetime is so intense for so many. For those of us who are really doing the work, and even those who aren't aware that they're doing the work. Most people, or many people, are doing the work without even knowing it. But those of us who know it, right, who are at that stage of our awakening, it's even more intense, right? And the reason for that is that we are clearing all of the karma in this lifetime. In order to ascend, all of that karma must be cleared. So it's all the past life karma. This is the collective karma, right? Those of us who are firmly entrenched in this journey, so to speak, are really focused on clearing that collective karma as well, that ancestral karma. All of that has to be cleared. And so Archangel Zadkiel, Saint Germain, Archangel Gabriel, who I really love that it says create the cosmic diamond violet flame, right? They are all coming through and offering that assistance. They're offering us the assistance of the violet flame. So invoke Archangel Zadkiel, invoke Saint Germain, invoke Archangel Gabriel. Ask them to assist you in clearing and transmuting the energies within you that require it, and allow them to pour that violet flame through you. Invoke the power of that, and then send that violet flame, like they said, send it to situations, send it to other places where you know that it's needed, other aspects of the earth. Send it to Mother Gaia, anywhere and everywhere that it is needed. They're really coming through. This is the second reading in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to do another reading for Instagram, probably getting more in depth into this energy. Because this is important. The fact that this has come out twice, they really want our assistance with this. This isn't just about assisting us. They want us to assist them, right? It's a symbiotic relationship, just like anything else. It goes both ways. And that assistance, remember, any service that we do, any service work that we do on the planet, we don't do it for a reward, but it is recognized and it is rewarded. And none of us need to hear that, because we all do it just because we love to be of service. anyone who watches my channel consistently, you are, I'm not trying to, I don't want us to get too caught up in the labels, so I won't give you a bunch of the different labels, but you know who you are, you know what you are, or you're starting to figure that out. You are here to be of service to the planet. Yes, to be of service to yourself. Yes, to follow your joy, to follow your bliss, to participate in this great event, this great awakening, this great remembrance, right? But you are also, like, a big part of that participation is being of service to this planet. So, oh yeah, and then we have Archangel Christian. Connect with unicorns, receive the white ascension flame. So a lot of flames. We got the violet flame, we got the white ascension flame. What else do we have going on here? Archangel Chamuel. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. Right, so working with that heart shot. Oh my God, you guys. And Archangel Metatron. Increase your light levels. Open your stellar gateway chakra. So we are getting blasted with energy right now. And I guess it makes sense since May is a portal month, like we were talking about. We're moving toward that Pleiadian portal. We have all these galactic activation portals. Well, this is intense, you guys. This is really intense. So, with Archangel Christian, I'm going to read these to you guys because this is really important. Archangel Christian has recently entered this universe to help us. He is pure white and comes through the diamond white cross-shaped stargate of Lyra, behind which unicorns wait for us. Then he steps down through the Pleiades, just talking about that Pleiadian portal, right? And that Pleiadian portal opens on May 17th when the sun is in alignment with the Pleiades star cluster. So coming right up here. Then he steps down through the Pleiades to enter Earth through his etheric retreat at Jerusalem. He also accesses humanity through the moon, and we have all these powerful moons, right? We just had that powerful new moon, and so I'm thinking that that his energies really started coming through with that new moon, interestingly enough, and we're really going to feel it with this total lunar eclipse that we're going to have, which is in the days following the close of the Pleiadian portal, quote, quote. Archangel Christian is in charge of the development of the causal chakras of humanity. Your causal chakra lies above your head and is your personal moon. It holds divine feminine energy and Christ light. It is also a peace chamber. When it is open and activated, you can access the angelic realms. When Archangel Christian sees that you are ready to connect with unicorns, he sends a finger of light via the moon to you, through which these beautiful white illuminated beings can reach you. And so that may be something fun to set an intention for during that full moon lunar eclipse. Choosing this card suggests that you are fully connected to Archangel Christian and your causal chakra is open and active. It is now a gateway to the angelic realms, so you can communicate with masters, unicorns, and angelic beings. Unicorns, known as the purest of the pure, will be able to access Earth through you and help you seek soul satisfaction and accelerate your ascension pathway. You can, I just got tingly. So for those of you who are asking about unicorns and what they do, they really assist in accelerating our pathway to ascension by really bringing in that beautiful, pure energy and reconnecting us, I'm feeling, to the purity of our own essence. You can also ask Archangel Christian to take you to meet the Masters of the Great Brotherhood at their etheric retreat accessed through the Great Temple in Tibet. Here you can receive the pure white ascension flame that enables you to remain aligned to Christ consciousness. So really beautiful. So we're being offered the violet flame. We're being offered the white ascension flame. So utilize these, invoke these, call upon these flames. And then we're also going to read Metatron here. And we've read Metatron's come up quite a few times. And remember, Metatron is considered to be the primary archangel overseeing the ascension process. And as many of you are aware, at this point, I do a type of healing called Belvaspata. It translates to angelic healing of the heart. It works with the angelic realms, with all of these different frequencies of energy and these different beings who are the keepers of these frequencies, right? And all of the angels in Belvaspata are also here to assist in the ascension process. So if you guys want any assistance with this, connecting to some of these energies, connecting to whatever energies are most appropriate for you to help to, the word stabilize came to mind, stabilize your ascension process, assist in that process, assist in the integration and the the embodiment of these energies at whatever phase of your process you're in, reach out to me. My email is in the description box below. So the guidance from Archangel Metatron. Actually, we're going to read the whole thing again. Archangel Metatron is the glorious golden orange angel who is in charge of the ascension of humanity, the earth, and the entire universe. Ooh. He plans and oversees the ascension process from his etheric retreat above the Luxor temple in Egypt. There is a 9th dimensional temple in the middle of it with 12 sub-temples surrounding it. If you are ready, you can visit this retreat to receive Metatron's ascension cloak. He will help you build your personal light. When you open your heart to him, you accelerate your opportunity for ascension. And if you want assistance opening your heart to Metatron, ask assistance from Archangel Chamuel, who is here to assist you in opening your heart to give and receive love. In addition, this illuminated being is in charge of the development of the stellar gateway. Your stellar gateway is your 12th and highest chakra, a vast golden orange chalice that holds the energy of your monad or I am presence. From here, Archangel Metatron helps you to build your Antakarana bridge to source. You can also draw this light down through your chakra system into the earth, which is very important, right, as we are assisting the earth in her ascension process as well. You are blessed to receive this card of ascension in higher service, for it shows the almighty Archangel Metatron is with you and working with your stellar gateway chakra. Your guidance is to wear his ascension cloak so that he can help you to keep your 12 chakras 5th dimensional and balanced. To do this, close your eyes and visualize him placing it over your shoulders. Know that he is illuminating your aura with his golden orange light as his mighty wings enfold you. And I can tell you guys, during a Belvaspata session once, I channeled Archangel Metatron. He came to me very specifically during that session, and his energy was so powerful. It was perhaps some of the most powerful energy I have ever felt or received. Working with him and the energies that he commands, that he represents, that he embodies, is really, really powerful. So absolutely call on any of these angels, call on all of these angels. I'm probably going to bookmark this reading and really dig into this energy myself and working with these energies, because it is just so big, so bold, and so beautiful. This is, like we said, that 555 portal. Change is coming. We have reached that next phase or level of our evolution, right? We're riding that next wave, if you will. And so these energies are coming through to assist us in riding that wave. Clear. Do we have any closing guidance from the Messenger Oracle? Wow, powerful reading today, you guys. Powerful reading. All right. So we have seek your answers within and seek your destiny. And so this is just a closing message, and have courage on the bottom of the deck. I think just for people, as far as if you're wondering what your destiny is, what your life path is, what your purpose is, those answers are going to be found within, right? That's why you connect to your heart. That's why you engage in some of these energies and these processes being offered to you in this reading, right? To purify, right? The energy today with that red moon energy is all about purification. And so to really purify your energies, and I think, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure when I looked up, as I was saying that, it was 33 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock, for those of you who love numbers. And those are master numbers as well, right? But yeah, because you are a master. That's why that came up. You are a master. You are remembering that. You are reconnecting that to that. And all those answers are within your destiny, right? Your destiny is already seeking you, first of all. What you seek is seeking you. So it's just getting quiet. It's going into that place within. You see how it's a heart here? And the bear energy. So I feel for some of you guys like you may have a bear as a spirit animal or a guardian who wants to take you into the cave. It's like I saw like this cave, which represents like your inner being, your inner self, the inner cave of your being. So follow the black bear. I don't know. That's going to be relevant for someone. Follow the black bear and have courage as you Have that courage, right? Have the courage to follow him where it is that he leads you. Yeah, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. And then, of course, perfect as well, let your emotions flow. Right, we are, as I think I got distracted. I started saying with this red moon energy, it's all about that purification. It's all about that flow. It's all about just seeking to be the clearest channel that we can be for these energies. The clearer the channel, the clearer the connection. And they're really wanting to assist us in elevating that connection right now. Yeah. This, to me, reminds me of the Grand Central Sun, the Great Cosmic Sun. All right. I love you guys. I appreciate you so very, very, very much. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you liked this, video, hit that like button. It definitely helps the channel to continue to grow these messages to get out to more people. Although we always know that exactly who is meant to find these messages will find them in the perfect divine timing for them. There are links down below to donate if you feel so moved to do so. Drop a comment. Let me know how today is feeling for you, how the energies are resonating. I love you. I appreciate you so very, very incredibly much. Have a beautiful, beautiful, glorious day. Bye.